Yo, yo, yo. What is up, my dudes? Back with another video. Like I said earlier yesterday, I was gonna do another video. I woke up this morning not really feeling like it though, but then I'm like, well, I said that I was going to, so I'm gonna keep my word. Okay, so that only opens up those for them. Can you not collect those? Thank you. Really? You could get up. Oh my god, this is annoying. Get in there, you little... Oh my god. Dude! Get in there! Oh my god, I hate this camera angle. I hate this camera angle, dude. You fucking kidding me? Get in there. Thank you. Holy fuck. I'm saving this, dude. Not doing that crap again. Seriously. But, yeah. Dude, get the thing. And... Thank you. Kill them. Save again. But yeah, I ran into a friend of mine. Where the heck am I even supposed to go? Weird. Very weird. I don't get where I'm supposed to go with this. Is that I was talking to a friend yesterday, and we, in a friend's live stream, and we actually became, we started talking about animes and stuff, and I brought up one of my favorites, my second favorite, and that's, geez, you can't even jump up that anymore. One of my favorites was Future Diary. And I'm like, well, I think doing this is a big mistake. Yeah, I don't even... What is the point of this? What is the point of this? What is the... I don't get what the point of this even is. Like, having this here. But we started talking about Future Diary, and I'm like, well, there's a scene... Oh, you can still get in the water. That's cool. There's a scene that I like that I won't go into detail because it's Yuno's assault scene, and that's all I'll go into. I'll go into like, what is the point of this? Of having her do this in this anyway. Yeah, those are enemies. They have to be. And I'm like, well, I like questionable. I literally have no idea what that's even for. Oh! I know what it's for. I just now saw that. Give me that. I was wondering, because I'm like, why would they put this here? is that I enjoy, I enjoy that scene a lot. Ooh, get in there, get in there. Because it's one of my first scenes that introduced me to Future Diary, and stuff. Now, of course, I don't... I'll save right here, and I don't know. And... Ooh! It's a boss fight? There we go. Okay. But yeah, I guess that's all that was for. Get the thing. Oh my, get the banana. Get the banana. Get the banana. Oh my god. Get the banana. Thank you. Holy fuck. It is bullcrap, dude. That is complete bullcrap in my opinion. Get up there. And of course I don't condone any of that crap in the real world. It's just a scene that I really enjoy. And yeah, it's a scene that introduced me to the anime, and I don't know. It's just one of my favorites. I don't know, man. I've built a I'm gonna save that really quick. I built a thing. I've built a what was it? I've built a... Give me these. Now I'll collect them because I actually need them for later. Or I want them for later. I don't know. It's just one of my favorite scenes, personally. Get on the tree. I hate this freaking camera angle so much, dude. That's Diddy's. Oh. So that was there the whole time. I don't need Tiny Kong right now. Okay. I've built kind of a thing for myself on my fanfic. Okay, I breathed like that because I didn't know I was heading for the quicksand or whatever that stuff is. On my fanfics. That is mainly... That is mainly most of what my fanfics are about, and I've... Okay. I don't know the controls, so I'm constantly... There we go. Which of course, I've built a, there we go, finally I can progress. Huh? I knew I should have safe stated there. Oh my god, there's something up there. What is it? Okay, it's just for that. I don't need that. Finally I can progress this world now. Okay. There are a bunch of enemies here, so I'm gonna save state just in case, or suspend point. Yeah, this is the area that I was thinking of. Because I'm thinking, well, that is that, is that there was an area that was thing with Diddy, that was a thing for Diddy. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can just go back this way. I've built a reputation for myself on my fanfics, as that is mainly what I write about. That specific stuff, but of course that's not all that I write. I write other stuff as well, like I wrote about Reclusa. The day that I found out about him, I wrote about him on one of my fanfics, because I'm like, because I had a, before I forget, I had a dream about, Inner Mana having white hair, and there was this really cool story, but there was a problem. The villain was just Isaac Westcott again. So I'm like, I need to solve for an issue. How can I keep the story good, but fix the villain? I need a better villain. I don't want it to just be the same villain, for the Data Lab, as the Data Lab series. That's just lame, to have the same villain. So I had eventually, luckily, one of my friends had uploaded the final boss of Mario & Luigi Brothership, and I'm like, okay, well, I can use him as the villain. And yeah, it actually worked out really well. It worked out really well, to where, I actually loved the story. It actually worked out a lot well. Oh, okay, that leads to that. But it worked out really, really well, and I really enjoyed the actual story. And stuff. I don't wanna get that just yet. I don't have enough bananas yet. So that worked out really well. And, that was another one that was really, really good. That was another one. And I forgot to mention what my most dark fanfic was, on one of my older videos. And that was one with a really, really cool concept called, and I can only say the short version of it, because if I say it on YouTube, it's not really allowed. The word's not really allowed. Is the R-Ring Realm, as I had made a fanfic. I had actually come up with this new idea. Well, I had thought of this, at, around 2 to 3 years ago, when I was reading this, when I was at work. The heck? And there's another B here, too. Get up there, 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 get up there. Thank you. That it's supposed to be a thing on the, don't fall off here, because there's quicksand everywhere. Is that it was a thing about, and there are a lot of those here. There are a lot of those portals here. And stuff. Give me those. Just in case I fall off. But, back to what I was saying. It is a, it's, the heck is this? Oh, that's what that's for. Oh, that's so cool. I forgot about that. That you need, that's for your music thing. That's cool, actually. Oh, fuck. But, yeah, it was supposed to be a reference to the Shadow Realm and Hell itself. Hint, the R-Ring Realm. It's supposed to be a new version of the Shadow Realm from Yu-Gi-Oh! But this time, it's actually a lot. And when I mean a lot darker, I mean a lot darker. Basically, the people in the realm, get Ard for eternity, and it's a really, really messed up version of the Shadow Realm. It's more of a mature version of it. And it worked out really well with the, Skune Sees the Darkness fanfic. I had, several of his friends go into that realm by Kuyo. Kuyo had actually trapped Mana. He had trapped Mana in the realm. He had trapped Kurumu, Mizore, and then Mizore, sorry. And then sorry, I'm trying to think. And then what was her name? And then Kokoa in the R-Ring Realm, basically for eternity, and basically Skune had to go, and he had to go and actually stop Kuyo and rescue his friends from that realm, basically. And yeah, it actually worked out really well. It was actually a really fun idea to actually come up with my own idea of the Shadow Realm and actually make a much, much darker version of it. And yeah, it worked out really well. I wish I could say the full realm name on here, but I can't. Oh, it's just over there. But I can't due to YouTube being very against that particular word in very particular. Against that word in particular, so I can't go into the full name, unfortunately, for you guys. But yeah, the heck? Where is the barrel for them? I'm just going around at this point, and ooh, give me that. And stuff. That was much stronger, I guess. And I will be continuing on until I get, until I get to, like, the boss area. So if I'm going on for a lot longer, that is why. Because I don't really care. But I don't know. I actually thought of that realm idea, around 3 years ago. Actually, I thought of it around 3 years ago when thinking of different ideas of, Yu-Gi-Oh, ideas. I would actually change, certain, Yu-Gi-Oh, words and create my own spin on them. And the Shadow Realm, I actually switched to the R-Ring Realm, and then I'm like, well, that actually sounds like a really cool idea. I might do that for a fanfic. And yeah, it actually turned into a whole fanfic idea, which I thought was really, really cool. And people actually liked it. Some people liked it, and some people didn't like it. A few friends of mine that always criticize my fanfics, was one of the people who were like, man, this fanfic is so cringeworthy that it's as if a child wrote it, which I don't really care if people crap on my fanfics. If they say that my fanfics are really, really cruddy, because I don't really care. I really don't care. And stuff. If they criticize my work and just call me names or whatever. I don't care. People can call me names all they want. I don't really care. I'm just a very accepting person, and I don't really care. If people want to call me names, they want to call me names. I don't care. That's me, at least. Okay, I can't even get up there right now, so I'll just save that for later. But they can criticize me all they want. I don't care. I really don't care. Oh, that's where it is. I'm gonna get, some of DK's bananas, or some of DK's stuff really quick, so I can do that. Switch back to TinyCon, and then, I'm gonna go over here really quick, and then see what this is all about, and then I'll get to the portal, and then I'll probably end the video, because it's going on a lot. It's going on a bit longer than I usually do. Huh. Oh, that's what those blueprints are for. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. He gives me bananas and stuff. That's kind of like the, I forgot what he did. That's kind of like the shop guy in Sunshine. If you collect enough blue coins, you get, you get a shine. That's so cool. That's really interesting. Blueprint. Okay, that's all I needed. Do I have to collect all those? Oh no, I have to collect all the, I'm kidding about the oh no. I have to collect all those to beat the game, don't I? Not like I care. You guys thought I was gonna freaking critique the game. Oh, I gotta collect those too? Nope, I don't really care. I don't really care. If I have to collect them, I have to collect them. It promotes exploring. I don't really care. But yeah, that was one of my darkest fanfic ideas, and I don't know. I've had people critique my work, and I've had people like my work, as well. I did this one fanfic, thank you, that one of my friends had made, and I made a sequel to it, and one of my friends was like, man, I really liked that you had did this, and stuff, and he loved that I had, did that for him, cause he had also wanted a sequel as well, and that really made me feel nice that I could do a fanfic that people would actually really enjoy, and people had, do I have enough? No, not just enough, not yet. Okay. So, no boss next time, but I'll get enough of these. For now at least. But yeah, it was called Mukuru's Performance Part 2, which is really nice that I was able to do that. But yeah, wait, did I save state? Did I save state? Yes I did. Okay, just making sure. And then I'll suspend point here again. I keep calling it save state. It's suspend point. But yeah, that will end it, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, peace out.